Hello and welcome to week 2 of Dance for Wellbeing's autumn-winter season, and I'm Amy and this is Jackie, and we'd like to welcome everyone back and welcome any new people that might be joining us. And yes, we hope you enjoy the class.
We've got a few new tunes for you from last week, and some of the same ones that we'll do some variations on the dances. How are you this morning? Or this afternoon? Just have a sense of how you are. What is it that you bring to dance today? And then remember to work with that. So if you're feeling energetic, great. If you're feeling even more energetic, fabulous. But just make sure that you look after yourself. Have you got your firm chair? Have you made sure that the space around you is free from anything that you might trip on? And remember to have a drink of water close by in case you need that. And take rests any time that you need to. So Amy's got a new dance for us to start with.
Yes, so again we're with the theme of transport and travel, and this one we're going to be on a sailboat.
Ah, that's a beautiful way to start our
Ready
class.
for the storm. So
Okay.
I mean, perhaps a calm before a storm. All right. So we're going to start out just warming up our spine. So just on the introduction, taking a nice breath. And then we're going to fold forward just really nice and slowly, and then curling up. So that's nice and slow there. And then again taking a nice breath. And we're going to sort of reverse it, curling forward, and then coming up with a more of a flat back the second time. Lovely. Alright, then we're going to take one hand and just float up and down, and float up and down. And there's a lighthouse, so we're going to shine the light out across and down. And then we take the left arm up and down, and up and down, and the lighthouse shines the other way. Lovely. Okay. Then we're going to be pulling on sails, or whatever the terminology might be. And you can go forward a little bit if you want. And then we do a bit of a sailing salute. And other side, and then we repeat that. And sorry, I think so it's just one side. So we go sails, 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 salute one side, and sails, 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 and the other side. Perfect.
Excellent.
All right. Now we've got a bit of a, so we're going to breathe in and reach one arm forward, one arm back. And then breathe out, sort of a bit of a fall through to switch. So suspend and through, suspend and through, and then we'll just bring our arms down. And then we'll start out with the other arm. So reach left arm forward, right arm back, and through. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and coming back. And then we're into our chorus again, so pulling the sails, and one arm out, and pulling the sails, and to the other side. And we've got a little pattern. So we take our arms along our legs, so then one arm opens out, comes back in, and goes back up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we might do some raindrops as the instrumental continues. Raindrops, so the storm's just starting out. Lovely. And then we've got a bit of a seaweed inspired dance move. So we're going to go swish and swish. So a nice twist in your back there, just really gently, and then a little up and down with both hands. And swish, swish, and up, down, and swish, swish, up and down. So you're like a piece of seaweed sort of being moved around in the tide, and down. And then we go back into our chorus. And yes, that's all of the dance. So we'll have some music and we'll get going. Take a nice breath and fold forward, rolling up through the spine. Just take a nice breath again. This time curling forward, chin to chest. Coming up through a flat back. Beautiful, warming up that spine.
The waves crashing and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, but there is no doubt that the
Shine that
lighthouse will
lighthouse.
be shining out to warn a
And
lonely
relax the arm
sailor.
down.
And the
and
lightning
left.
strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's
Like to
bones.
follow your
through
arm
the
with your
sailor's soul,
eyes.
till there's nothing left
Lovely
that he
stretch.
can hold except the rolling ocean. But I
And
am
sails
ready
pulling.
for the storm.
And
Yes,
yes, already. And other side.
I'm ready for the storm. I'm ready for
Okay, we've got our
the
pattern.
storm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Down, open, close, up. Down, open, close, up. Down, open, close, up. Okay, very good.
Oh, give
And
me mercy for
up,
my dreams.
and going forward
Every
through suspend.
connotation seems to tell
Suspend.
me what it really means to be this
Stand.
lonely sailor.
Down,
But
reaching,
when the sky begins
and
to
through.
clear, the sun
Reach.
it melts away my fear. I
Reach.
cry silent
And through. And let's just
Those
rest
that
our
need
arms.
to love me.
And
But
take
I
the sails. We
am
might
ready
lean
for
forward
the
a bit.
storm. Yes, already I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for
Okay, now we've
the
got
storm.
forward, little open, in, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do some raindrops. Warming up that skin. Maybe along your collarbone. Raindrops on your legs. Getting ready to swish like some seaweed.
Real friend. Time will take its time.
Little up.
You will find
Swish.
that in the end it brings you me
And up. Beautiful. Just moving in those waves.
By your side, you love me warm, you love me.
One more
and
time.
I should have realized I had no reasons to
Beautiful.
be frightened. And
And pulling
I am
those
ready
sails.
for the storm.
And
Yes,
yes,
already
ready.
I am ready for the storm. Yes, already
So one more time.
I am ready for the storm. Yes, already I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm.
Sway in the breeze. You might like to take a big circle with your upper body. Let's circle back the other way. And just a nice breath to finish. Okay, everyone.
What a beautiful piece of music.
Yes, I love that song. There's another version which you can't find online which has a really beautiful instrumental version, but that version is also very nice.
just lulls you into this really beautiful sense of calm, and then you're listening to the words and saying, I'm ready for the storm. Like, I'm not ready for the storm.
No, I've never been ready for a storm. But it's
I'm ready
nice
to
to
just
imagine.
curl up and
Yes.
All right. So let's stay with our watery images. And we're back with Billy Joel and the River of Dreams. But we're adding some more movement to it this week. So last week we were doing one hand and then the other. And this time we've got 4 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're sleepwalking. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see if we can get all of those in. We go up and down. And we got to here last week. But we're going to go back the other way and big circle and round. So Amy, you've helped us warm up our spines with all of that movement before. So let's do that one again. We've just been sleepwalking. We go up and down and up and back you come, bottom. Quite a big movement to get there. Just see how much you can do. Looking over our shoulder, we do 4 this week. 1, center and 1, center, 1, center and 1 and center. You'll be pleased to know this bit stays the same. Stretch out and come in. We had this walk. Remember this one from last week? The elbows were in towards each other. And we go out and in. So the foot and the elbow reflect each other. First and third chorus. The one in the middle, I've got 2 hands just above my legs. Take one hand and the opposite foot forward. And in, and jump. But if you find you've got the hand and the foot on the same side, that's fine, you go with that. And you can see that Amy's going forward, I like that, let's pick that up as well, and go forward and in, and forward and in. Now we had the clicks.
Ah, yes, I liked the clicks.
I like the clicks too.
Yeah.
2, then 4, then 6. If you want to tap your chair, do that. We've got walking on our legs to start with and walking down through the floor. It's not really that fast at all. Okay, so we've got Billy
river.
Joel
Yeah.
and the river. Thank you. Amy's going to go and do the sound for us. So feel your feet on the floor. Feel your pelvis on the chair. Thank you. And feel your breath. Your ribs expanding and contracting. And gentle fingers. Calm before the storm. And heels. Sense knowing the floor is there. Before we use our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sleepwalking. 2, 3, 4. And up. And down. Whoa! Did we get there? Look. Center. Look. Center. Look. Center. Look. Center. Reach out. And in. Shoulder. Look. 1. Let that shoulder blade move on your ribs. Here's our clicks. 1, 2, and 4. 2. Sleepwalk. Up and down. Let your spine really move there. Look. Wide. And narrow. Here we go. 1. Oh, we weren't going to do that shoulder one. Oh well, we got that one as well. 4 clicks. 2. And now we're walking. Let's walk with our whole hands this time. Any way you like around your body, around the chair. And as you go out into the space, can you feel the air with each step all 3 walks in this week after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2.
I go walking in my sleep through the desert of the truth to the river so deep. We all
Looking.
the ocean.
What do you see?
We're all carried along by the river of dreams. In the middle
And let's stay with the hands, walking in space, whatever speed you would like. Can you feel the air? Is it different down low to high? Let's add feet as well. You've got 4 feet, 4 hands. And you take your eyes to one step at a time. And gather your limbs back in. Well done. That's a lot of big
That was-
movement.
Yeah. This feels kind of fun. It feels like you're being an aeroplane.
An
or
aeroplane,
something,
not really
yeah.
sleepwalking at all, but never mind.
Alright, so
So
we're
we're
going
doing-
to get into using our feet and our lower body now. So we're going to, we've got walk, we've got 500 miles. So we're going to walk 500 miles. So make sure you've got your Fitbit on.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to start out with a little pattern with our feet. So we take out to the side and in, out to the side and in, and then the other leg goes out and in and out and in, and then we're going to the front. So first leg front and in, front and in, and front and in, front and in. Now we're going to do that whole thing twice as fast. So we go out, in, other leg, in, out, in, and front, in, front, in, front, in. And we fit that in twice. Okay? And then we've got into chorus, so we're going to do some walking. So we're going to walk, so lifting one knee and opposite arm, walk, and then we do a walk with a little stretch out of that leg. And then we go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Beautiful. Alright, so now we've got a different foot pattern. So we're going to go heel, toe, heel, and in. Other leg. Heel, toe, heel, and in again. Heel, toe, heel, and in. Heel, toe, heel, and in. Then we speed it up, but it's a slightly different because that's too fast to do all of that. So we're just going to sort of on the spot put our heel down, put our toe down, and then just put our whole foot down. So we go heel, toe, whole foot, heel, toe, 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 foot. Yes.
I feel like I'm learning how to tap dance.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? I've never learnt tap dancing, so...
You look like you don't.
Yeah. So that's the chorus, and we go back into the walking. 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then we've got a few... the music goes da-da-da. And we go up, da-da-da. And then we go side. And then we go up. And then we're going to do little hands waving down and just a bit of walking through our feet there with the heels lifting. And that goes again up and side and up and da, 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 all the way down. Great. And there's one more verse. So we've got a slow part to start with again. So a slow circle and a slow circle. And the other leg, a slow circle and a slow circle. Then we're going to do little circles that also go around. So circle, circle, circle traveling
Okay.
outwards, and then little circle, 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 and in and close.
Beautiful.
And circle, 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 and coming back, circle, 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 and close. And then we go back to our chorus. And I think we're ready for the music.
Okay, so that looks like 100 or 500 steps.
Yes, I think so. Alright, we'll just do a little march on the spot for the start. Out, in, other leg, out, into the front, out, other leg, ready for the fast version, go, out, into the front, very good, again, out, and front, very good, and walk, and stretch it out, walk, and stretch out, walk, stretch out, and walk. Now we've got to be quick for this next one, and heel, toe, heel, close, heel, toe, heel, close, that's right, you can hold your chair, toe, heel, close, heel, toe, heel, close. Now small quicks, heel, toe, down, 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 heel, down, heel, toe, down. Made it. And walking. A little bit slow there. Walk. Go. Walk. Walk. We go. And up. Up, down, side, in, and up. Da, 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 da. Very good. Big slow circles. Do one more on that side. And we go other side. Now let's do small circles. And coming back in. Right, and other side, circles out. Good for those toes working.
Yes.
Little steps. And a big walk, and stretch out. Walk, stretch out. Walk, stretch out. Walk, stretch out. And up, down, side, in, up, and on, and up, down, side, in, and up, da, da, da. Woo. Alright, let's do this one. Up, down, side, in, and up. Let's go for a walk down our legs. And walking back up. And let's fall down
Oh,
after all that walking. Well done.
a lot of steps. That was great. I like this fling and down and
Yeah, it's
fling.
very that's a fun step, that one.
It's a great one. Yeah.
Uh,
Wow, 500 miles. I wonder how long that would take to walk.
I think I'd give up before I found out, to be honest.
Me
but-
Me too.
Uh,
All right, so working with our upper body now, and we're back with John Denver and hitchhiking. So to remind you some of the movements that we did last week, we're going to start with an elbow up, an elbow down, and you're tilted towards the downside elbow. Circle your hands around each other, all the way to the other side. Now today we're doing a little bit of a change here. Once we get here, just take the top hand, the hand that's furthest away from your legs, and circle the wrist. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then legs, hands to the other side of your legs, down and up, and bugs, 2, 3, 4. And that was a reminder of fingers and thumbs, fingers the next finger, and the next, and the next. Try and be precise as you can with those. Ready to go the other side, jumpa, 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 jump, and just a wrist, down, up, and fingers and thumbs. The second time we do it, we get to here, we're going to do an elbow circle. So make a pattern of a circle with your elbow in space, everything else stays the same. And the third time, I'll do it on this side, we're going to go back to the big arm that we did last week. When we get to the hitchhiker, last week we went across the table plane here. This time, see if you can do a big circle up and over and down. And then the other one up and over and down. And bring this in very close. Thumbs up and down, thumbs up and down. How about this one, Amy? Remember this from school? One hand on top of the other, and circle your thumbs.
Like a little turtle.
Little turtle, yes. I don't think that's what we called it at school, but I think a turtle is nice. The second time we do that, let's have our thumbs bent arm, and then the third time, stretch them out as far as you possibly can. Now we go with that one. One up, one down. So I'm kind of making a square.
Yeah, square, yeah.
There we go, something like that. But do your own version, as we might end up doing our
Yes,
own
we
versions
might.
as well. All right.
All right.
This is John Denver,
Hitchhiker.
and we're doing Hitchhiker. Just check your breath. One elbow up. Here we go.
If you're driving down the road and you come across an old man
Circle your wrist.
holding out his thumb in the wind,
Down one side, up the other.
doesn't matter if it's
Bugs on the windscreen.
tell you where he's been.
Driving.
I'm not afraid to take chances on a stranger.
Little
He
circle.
might have some company to lend.
Kind of bent over there. So you're down already.
Side, let the old man have a ride. He can tell you all the crazy things he's seen.
Hitchhiker, big up.
Hitchhiker.
Other way.
It's the only home I know.
In close.
I don't mind, I ain't been there in some time.
Turtle.
It's just exactly where I want to go.
And
Tell you
elbow
how
again.
spotted in the circus.
This time we have the elbow, making a circle. Down, up, fingers, elbow, elbow. Lots of elbows this time. Down we go. Thumbs bigger. Other way. And further away from you. Turtle. Can you swing your turtle backwards? Oh, I'm not sure I can. And thumbs. Draw lines in space with your thumbs. Imagine that you had a colour paint on them. But don't get too excited because here we go again with the elbow. Big arm now. Down we go. And up. Last time. Whee. Make your shoulders easy and fluid as you can there. And over the top. Other way. Far away from you. One go forward and one go back. Let's go. Gotta practice that one. And thumbs. You might be really clear what you're drawing. You might just let your thumbs go on their own journey. And come back to center. Okay, this is my challenge. One forwards and one backwards. Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah, not quite, but I'll practice for next week.
We might leave that one for next week. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Jackie. All right, so are we ready to stand up?
Stand up.
Yes. All right. So again, just make sure you're nice and sturdy with your chair, and we've just got a little marching on the introduction. Okay. And if you'd like to stand up, follow me, and if you prefer to stay sitting, follow Jackie. All right. So to stand up, make sure you lean forward, and you can either push up off your chair or hands on knees, or no hands if you're feeling really strong. And down, and then we've got a swing forward, and you can lift up a little bit with that swing if you want, or just stay fully on the seat. And then we've got 2 more standing ups, and down, up, and down. Just make sure your chair is where you left it when you sit down. And we repeat that pattern, and then we've got a musical part, so we might do some breaststroke this week.
That's nice.
Yeah. And we might do a bit of cycling as well. So you can do your cycling on the floor too if
Maybe I'll
that
do that.
suits you better. Oh, very graceful cycling, Jackie. All right.
Enough?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we'll be good to go. And we've got Edith Piaf again.
Oh, we're back to Paris.
Back to Paris, yes.
Here we go.
Okay, a little bit of marching on the introduction. Okay, getting ready. Up we go. And down. And take a nice swing. Lovely. And going up. And down. Lovely, sitting down. Ready again. Up we go. And we've got our swing. And standing up. And down. And up. And big one. Lovely. Sitting down again. Let's do some breaststroke.
J'ai allumé le feu, mes chagrins, mes plaisirs. Je n'ai plus besoin de
Okay, and let's do some cycling on the floor or off. Yes, lots of lovely arms going.
Je repars à
Okay,
zéro.
let's get ready again.
Non, rien de rien.
And a swing.
Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien pour ma peine, ni le mal. Tout ça ne vient d'égal.
Okay, we're almost there. Standing up.
Rien de rien.
Down. And a nice swing.
Je ne regrette rien. Car ma
Standing up.
vie, car mes joies, aujourd'hui, ça
And,
commence avec toi.
and you can point to someone out there if you like. And sitting down. Yes, in the end she says, my life and my joy starts with you.
Ah,
Hence the pointing.
hence the pointing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Can we give our legs a bit of a shake
Yes,
out?
good idea.
That was a good workout for the legs there.
It was a good workout, yes.
All right. So we're back behind our chairs to do some more bending and stretching if you would like to do a standing version, or follow Amy if you'd like to do a sitting version. And these transitions between sitting and standing, just make sure that you do them thoughtfully, consciously. So we're just going to tip forward, press into our legs and come up, and then walk behind your chair. So I'll zip through this one because you might remember it from last week. We've got bend and stretch and bend and stretch. Add the arm this time as you stretch out to the side, stretch the arm and come in, other arm and come in. Bend and stretch, one side, the other side. Rise and down and rise and down. Whoosh! Pah! Feel like you're throwing a silken canopy all up into the air and come down. When we take our legs out wide, and have your heels about the same distance as the width of a regular chair. I'm assuming that you've got a kind of dining room chair there. And as you bend your knees, see if you can stay tall through your center. 2 bends and stretch and bend and stretch. A lovely long stretch. And we're taking the arm opposite the bent leg and come up. Bend and stretch through the center, other side. When we come to these little rounds, last week we had our foot on the floor. If you'd like to take it off the floor, just push gentle air away. Change sides and the other side. But if you prefer it on the floor, keep it on the floor. Okay, I think that's all we need for this one.
Okay.
So if you find your feet parallel, be long, be wide, be deep front to back. Breath in, breath out. Thank you. Feel the front of your ankles bend, forward, stretch, bend, stretch, arm and leg. Very floaty. Again. Up we go. Float down. Float up. Float down. Legs out wide. Stay tall and floaty with your torso. Opposite arm to leg. Through the center. Ready for the rises. Gather down, scoop up. And come to one diagonal. Other side. First one. Back to parallel. Float outwards. Gather in. Float out. One side. Other side. Now let's just pick up one leg. I'm going to go here so you can see. Pick up a leg. Balance on one leg. Very good balance there, Amy. And the other side. And maybe rise up with 2. How is your balance? Can you take your arms? Whoa, Amy's got a beautiful balance there. And down we come. Yeah, sometimes it's good just to practice standing on one leg and being as firm as you can there, holding on or not, as works for you.
Oh, you've got lovely balance. Very
Sometimes.
still at the end.
But you notice I don't always look around when I'm balancing on. All right, and we're sitting back down again.
Okay, so we're going to do some rhythms again.
Okay.
But this time it's going to be a bit more tricky. So I'm going to do 4 different beats, and Jackie is going to try and reverse.
Ah, help
So
me.
do a simple one first. Okay, so just
Okay.
opposite. Okay.
I'm glad Amy's starting simple.
Okay, that was good. The hard thing is I'm then tempted to copy what you do.
Separate.
Yes. All right, let's see if we can do a bit harder. So we'll go.
Okay.
Perfect. Always. Try one more time.
I got
Okay,
it wrong.
I think that was right. Yeah, shoulders, da, da, da. I think that's right.
Okay.
We're going to say that it's
I'm gonna
right.
say this one.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to phone a friend.
Yeah.
Help.
Let's do knees, clap, shoulders, clap.
Okay. Clap, shoulders, clap, knees.
Yes, so knees, clap, shoulders, clap,
Clap, shoulders, clap, knees.
knees, clap, shoulders, clap,
Clap, shoulders, clap, knees.
knees, clap, shoulders, clap.
Clap, shoulders, clap, knees.
It's almost like you're replying to me, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It's nice conversation.
Yeah. Shall we try one more?
Yep, I'm getting the hang of it now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I like your cues. They help.
Let's do knee, knee, shoulder, shoulder. That's an easy one, really, isn't it?
Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee.
Knee, knee, shoulder, shoulder.
Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee.
Let's try just. Okay.
One more. Let's do one more.
One more. Let's do knee, knee, clap both knees. Okay, that was good.
fun.
Oh, well done, Jackie.
Thank you. I like doing that.
Not
It's
sure
good.
I would have done as well in your shoes.
I'm not sure. Maybe some more of those next week.
Maybe, yes.
Okay, so that was working our brains but resting our legs. So time to stand up again for those that would like. And we're going to go with Maybelline again. Good old Maybelline. And I hope you've been practicing this one over the week. We step to the side, step and together and step and heel forward. So it's the heel closest to the chair. Take it back, take it forward and step in. And you might remember from last week, the tricky part of this is that it's 12 counts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can see you're all fabulous at that. So let's add an arm. 1, 2, 3, leg forward and arm forward. Leg back and elbow back. Leg forward and arm. And then it's the opposite arm to leg and in. Or something along those lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward and back and forward and out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll see how we go. So that's our chorus that repeats after everything else. I've been working on this bit over the course of the week. I was saying last week about your waist, we really didn't do much of that. So see if you can take your opposite shoulder towards your knee. Yum, bum, shum, ba, yum, ba, yum, bum, bum. I won't be that far behind my chin. And shum. So opposite shoulder to knee. Shum, ba, whoop, yep. Knee out. Yum, ba, dee, da, dee, da, yum, bum, bum. And quicker ones. In, out, in and out. Ya, da, dee, da, yum, bum, bum. I'm just going to show you that away from my chair. So I've got knee and the shoulder or the elbow. Maybe you think elbow is coming towards it. Away and out and across and out and across. Then the other side. So you're closing that whole diagonal of your body. Out. Yum, ba, dee, da, yum, bum, bum. The last one is our windscreen wipers. Can we add hips this time? So fingers go one way, and Amy will find some version to do sitting there. It might be more shoulders maybe. So hips, 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 and clap. And hips, 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 and clap. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, should we have a go?
Yes.
Good luck.
Right.
See if we can get it happening here. But the most important thing is have fun. Do your own version and then write to us on Facebook and tell us about your own version. Thank you. Here we go. And
Maybelline, why can't you?
back.
Oh, Maybelline.
Right. In other side. Forward.
Get us
Back.
started back doing the
Forward.
things you used to do.
Now this is the knee.
When the I was motivating over the hill, saw Maybelline in a group of
Change side.
Cadillac rolling on an open road, nothing outrun my PA.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm going to get behind my chair.
Why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Get us started back doing the things you used to do.
Windscreen wipers and hips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Beat that horn. Step pattern.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Get us started back doing the things you used to do.
And our knees and shoulders.
Cadillac moved to 104, oh, got hot, wouldn't do no
Remember to hold the chair if you want to.
Rain, tooted my horn for it past the lake. Rainwater blowing all under my hood. I knew it was doing my
Step
motor.
pattern.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Get us started back doing the things you used to do.
Windscreen wipers. Oh, I've got the clap. And the horn. How's that step pattern coming?
Why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline,
You're feeling more confident with it this week. See if you can make it a bit bigger.
started back doing the things you used to do. When the motor blew down, heat went down, and that's where I heard that highway sound. Cadillac sitting like tunnel lead, 110, a half a mile ahead.
Short one.
Cadillac looking like sitting still, caught Maybelline at the top of the hill.
And stepping again.
Why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Get us started back doing the things you used to do.
And driving. Anywhere you like.
You could change your ways, but you done started back doing the same old thing you used to do.
And come all the way. I'm warm after that.
Yeah, you really feel that twisting in your abs, don't you?
Yes, keep our waists. We've got Easter coming up. Oh no, we've had Easter, haven't we?
No.
Let's not go there.
Isn't it next weekend? Oh, I'm
Used
very
to be here.
confused.
Or has been here. Anyway, it's good for your waist.
Yes.
Oh dear. Are you
alright.
standing now?
I am standing.
Ah, that means I get to sit down.
Huh. Oh, okay. All right, so we're going back to Massachusetts.
Oh,
again.
good.
We're gonna do a few things a little bit different this time. So we're just gonna start out taking a big walk around our chair, and Jackie might come up with something to do sitting down. And so we just got 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then same as last week, bend, stretch, rise, lower, and we step back, or Jackie's going to do a bit different, and forward, forward. And then we're doing the lights. We're taking a little bend down and roll up. And we've got little hips or shoulders. And then we're taking a lunge with a big arc over with the arm and arc over with the other arm. And then we're going to take a walk around the other way to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do our bend, stretch, rise, lower, back, in. And then we go through that little chorus again, and we'll go through it a couple more times, but a little variation for the last couple times. We're just gonna, if you feel comfortable, using one arm, just doing a few lights everywhere as you walk around. Lights, 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 lights. And the same on the other way. All right.
Great.
Okay, so standing up nice and tall to start with. Sway a little bit. And we'll start walking.
I'm going back to Massachusetts.
6, 7, 8. Facing the chair. Bend.
Things telling me
Rise.
I
Lower.
must go
Back.
home.
Back. Forward. Forward. And a big arch. Light. Down. Rolling up. The hips. And take that lunge. One side lunge. Beautiful. And let's walk around the other way.
To San Francisco.
7, 8, and stretch. Up, down, and back, in. Let's use our other arm through those lights. And falling forward, rolling up, little hips. Take that out, and lunging other side. Great. Okay, now let's adding those lights in on the walk. Up and down. Bend, stretch, rise, lower, back, in, and up and over and down. Rolling up, hips, beautiful, and lunge, in. Okay, one last walk around, scattering those lights wherever you'd like to. Beautiful. And let's just then, now we might just rise up to finish. You can try another little balance if you like.
Try Amy's balance.
Oh, lovely, Jackie. All right. Well, thanks, everyone.
Wonderful. So, time to cool down and just follow along.
Great.
Maybe if you know the words aren't in this version of the song. We've got Philip back to do sound for us. But if you know the words and they're in your head, then do sing them out loud. Thank you. Just very gently sway from side to side. One arm, very small, bigger. Keep it growing all the way right up to the top. And forward. Take your hands underneath your thighs and pick your leg up. See if you can hold the weight in your hands and bring it down. Other side. So your leg is as passive as possible. And down. Take a leg forward, out to the side. Lean as far away from it as you can and bring it in. Other side. Forward, out to the side. Stretch from your toes to the crown of your head. Bring it in. Take your navel back to the chair. And then from there, stretch everything out. Make yourself as small as you can. Fingers down towards your ankles. 2 arms out and bigger. Bring your torso up a little bit and all the way up. Turn the palms to face the back. Bring the elbows down. And go back to swaying. Make that swaying smaller. So small that we can't see it, but you can still feel it. And then come to stillness. Beautiful. Excellent dancing today. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you, Jackie, for those beautiful dances.
Very good. So we'll see you next week for more travel and transportation.
Yes.
And have a great week. Give yourselves a clap. Remember to have a drink of water. We'll do the clapping, you have the drinking. And we'll see you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.